Hey guys, Mark Holthe here, Canadian immigration lawyer, and I'm doing a little video log, if you will, of a journey that I've just entered into, which is an attempt to go 10 days without this critter right here. Now, I'm an immigration lawyer, and obviously, I connect heavily through social media with my clients. And I've realized over the last few years that, well, things are not really sustainable the way I've been going. And if I want to live to my 50th birthday, my 47th is coming up here, things are going to have to change. And one of the things is trying to develop a little bit more balance. And in the last 15 years of my practice, I have been tethered to this thing nonstop. In the beginning, it was a BlackBerry. And my wife thought it was kind of cute that, I was there punching away on my BlackBerry. But the reality was I was developing almost like an addiction to the phone. And I think most of us now can't be away from our phones. So with all this being said, I've decided that I'm going to take some time away and from the phone, at least 10 days to start with. Then once the phone is officially weaned off of me, if that's the way you can describe it, then I'll try to slowly reintroduce it. So here's what I've got planned, and I explained it in a little bit in the previous video that's posted here on my YouTube channel. But the goal is to take the time in the evenings to really focus on my family and not be pulled back into work. And what I'm hoping is that by eliminating my phone and just connecting through my computer at work and through a regular phone call with my with my work phone here, that I can better control the intake of messages coming in. And I honestly believe that by disconnecting and having some time to recharge in the evenings, that I'm going to be a much better lawyer during the day, much more efficient. Because I'll be honest, I'm pretty burned out. And I think most lawyers you talk to, they get that way. At least you get burned out when you care. And you care about the work you do, you care about the clients that you represent. So my goal, at least my hope, is that by better recharging in the evenings, I'm going to be way more efficient, way more effective in the, 8:30 to 5. Well, it's just about 5:30 now here that I'm at the office. So that's my goal. That's my plan. And so just with that little bit of an intro, each day I'm just going to pop in for a few minutes and just let everybody know my experience. And to start with, day one, the first thing I want to say is that it is super hard. It is unbelievably hard because this iPhone is not an evil device. One of the things I realized is that I don't know anyone's phone number. I don't. All of their names are all in here, and I don't even know their phone number. It's not like the old days when you remembered your friend's phone number and you dialed it. Now it's like text messages and any of the calls you make, you don't have to dial anything. So instantly I realized that I've got to do a whole lot more planning. And so this is a little shout out to Michael Hyatt and his full focus planner. So this critter right here, the full focus planner, is my life now. So instead of relying on my phone as to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing next, I'm actually recording it all in here. And one of the things I had to do at the back was to start writing down phone numbers, because when I try to call people, all my contacts are in my phone. So that was the first thing that I realized that I needed to deal with, because if I needed to reach someone, I've already sent out text messages to all of my friends to let them know that if I don't respond, it's because my phone is off. But when I call out, I can't remember anyone's phone number. So that was the first thing. The next very, very difficult thing is I never plan anything. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. And so if my wife needs me, or if I need to send a message to her, it's usually something last minute, like this morning. So I've made a commitment that I'm going to try to go to the gym, and there's an awesome gym in Lethbridge called Live Better Fitness. And so I went there this morning, and on the way out, my wife informed me that she needed our vehicle to get to an appointment at 9 o'clock, and I was going at 7:30. And I was a little bit in a panic because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get back in time. And if I didn't have my phone with me, I couldn't tell my wife, oh, I'm going to be there in 5 minutes, be ready, and we can go. So I've realized now that I need to be a whole lot better in planning my day out so that I avoid those emergencies. And I think all in all, it's going to help, but it's going to really sting and it's going to be hard. So those are the first two things that I learned today, is that I'm going to have trouble remembering people's phone numbers. So I'm going to have a different way of communicating with them. And the second is that I need to do a whole lot better planning, and I can't just fly by the seat of my pants. So, which tends to be pretty much what I do. All right. Well, this is day one. Obviously, I'm at work, so I've been fully engaged. While I'm at work, I go on my Facebook page, I go on the YouTube, I do obviously these videos, I meet with my clients. Everything that I do, I just don't do it through this. The hard part is going to be tonight, because I use it for everything. I record my bike rides back home. And I don't know if you can see back there in the corner of our parking lot, that is where I park my bike, and I'm going to get on my bike and ride home. And I always like to record the journey, how fast I traveled, all those kinds of things. And I also like to listen to podcasts and different things. And that's all on my phone. But as of tonight, when I go back home, I'm actually not going to bring my phone back to my office either for the next 9 days. So anyways, that's kind of where things are at. It's going to be an interesting journey. I thought I would just post this on the YouTube channel versus the Express Entry Law Private Facebook group, or, well, I may put a link to this in those, or my Canadian Immigration Institute Facebook page. So those are kind of my main avenues. But we shall see how it plays out. So wish me luck. Hopefully it will be a positive experience, but obviously it's going to be a couple days before I fully go into withdrawal. All right, Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer, ex-immigration officer, former high school teacher, and life without my iPhone, soon to be individual. Well, technically I have been today. It's going to be a wild journey. All right, see you guys later.